Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans out there. How you doing? It's Russ here from Porky's Corner, the biggest gob in sport. I say the things on here that nobody dare say. And this episode was brought to you by Spartan Demolition. All right. Right. What's been going on since I did part one? So a little quick nosy online. I see old Billy Joe on about fighting Matt Floyd in a bare knuckler. Well, what's happening, Billy Joe? Where are you? Where are you, lad? Hey? Where are you, mate? Do you know what I mean? So it is what it is. But do I want to see Billy Joe in a bare knuckler? Not really. No, I don't. I think he's had his day now, hasn't he, Billy Joe? Do you know what I mean? He's had his day, and people should leave him be. Uh, we all saw what happened. Well, we all saw what happened, didn't we, with James the Gale and them bare knuckle lads. They don't mess about, do they? But it's a different sport altogether. It's like Billy Joe going and doing judo or something like that. It's totally different. Yeah, you still use your hands and that, but totally different. Will James the Gale do it again? No, he won't. But people are only doing that, in my opinion, if they've got money problems. Now, Billy Joe's not fought for 5 years in May. So let's say we're spending 2 grand a week, right? 2 grand a week. In 5 years, if you're spending 2 grand a week on whatever, that's £500,000, isn't it? So, and he's not been earning for 5 years. When you're not earning, you're dipping into what you've got. So, trust me, that's what happens. And so, the only way that I see Billy Joe doing anything now is coming back and fighting Eubank at 168. I mean, that'd be a fight, wouldn't it? You'd say for Eubank, fighting at a weight he's comfortable at. And Billy Joe as well. Could he do 168? Well, he's looking about 268, a few months ago. I don't know what he is now, but he's knocked it off before, and I'm sure he can knock it off again if he wants to get back in the mix. But he ain't getting any younger, is he, Billy Joe? He's not getting any younger. So do I want to see him in a bare knuckler? No, not really. But don't go green fights with this kid and other people around that sort of genre. And then cocking off, either fight or don't fight. It's a pet hate out of mine. People saying they're going to do something, they're not doing it. Really gets my back up, it does. But it is what it is, isn't it? See, we've got yet more vile chat from Spotty Frank on that down market Puppy Parsons channel, speaking to whoever, I don't know, some Oscar Bevis, is it? Whatever. But saying, oh, I'm so glad I'm out here in Monaco. I didn't think I'd ever get the call. This is what happens. They all get took out there. They all get free gratis. And to get the free gratis, you've not got to ask probing questions. They'll not tell you to not ask hard questions. You'll know once you're having the hospitality of Matchroom, you will know not to upset them because you want to get invited out there again. Getting back to what Spotty Frank said in his interview, Spotty Frank, why would you be sticking it to Eubank about the hospital video and stuff like that? He's your brother-in-law, and he and your uncle. So you're going to be the uncle to his twins. So why don't you sort yourself out? But I don't believe any of it. I believe they're all mates and they're all looking to write another script to get in the mix. But what Spotty Frank doesn't seem to not want to talk about is Ben Shalom, isn't it? That's all he's talking about. Ben Shalom, eh? And he's 32 million that he's spunked with BBC. Well, what about what you lot spunked at DAZN, Spotty? Eh? Kettle calling frying pan there. Give it a rest, Spotty one. You know what I mean? You and Hills had a good old do out, DAZN, but Shalom's in there with BBC, so let's see what he can do. Who knows? He's got more lives than a cat, but he looks finished to me. But we're going to see, aren't we? But it's getting boring now, but at least he stuck up for himself, old Adrian Mole, saying, well, you work for your dad. Well, what could Eddie say? All they could say is, yes, I do. My dad built this up. Yeah. or Steve Davis and Alex Higgins and Eubanks back. That's a Nigel Benz. That's how they built that up. But he's an hard worker. I'll give Epstein more credit than I will Eddie Hills with his pony amateur record that didn't even fucking exist. I mean, let's have it right here. Are we talking English here or are we talking Turkey? So Anthony Yarde come out other day. He's admitting that, yeah, me and Tunde got the game plan wrong. Got the game plan wrong. Whenever you've stepped up, you've more or less got it wrong. Is it time for a new trainer? I say yes. Terry says no. It's because he knows them, innit? But I think yes. If it had been any other trainer, they'd be getting. Sorry, if it had been any other trainer, they'd know what had happened to him. But because it's Yarde's trainer, he gets a bit of stick, but he's out there, isn't he? But I think, yeah, maybe it's time for a change. But what's he going to learn? So maybe bring somebody in to help Tunde. I don't know. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it? It's like Curtis said, we don't know the situation between Tunde and Yard, but Tunde's obviously got him locked in as his manager. So, but he'll be giving it all that dream it, believe it, become it, and all that. But when all's said and done, Yard's got a Commonwealth title and an area belt on mantelpiece, and that's it. That's Anthony Yard's story. The end. Uh, who should Usyk fight next, if not Wilder? Well, I say Wardley. I say Wardley should fight next, or Lawrence Okoli. So there you go. Caballel, any of them three would do for me. Bill Haney's still going on about Crusher Ben not wanting to fight his son Devin Haney. They're calling Crusher Ben Connor when, meaning when's he going to do something in the game? Well, all he wants to do, Connor, is pile money up, doesn't he, and drive fast cars. So it is what it is. People like that don't have any staying power in boxing. So getting back to the Wilder situation, people hammering Usyk for taking Wilder. The WBC have told Usyk he can have a voluntary defence next. So you pick anybody from number 1 to 15. He's picked Wilder at number 13 because a lot of others are booked out or they want stupid money. So he's got to keep active, and so leave him be. Wilder's at top 15. It's a voluntary. He's doing nothing wrong. Nobody said a word when Fury fought Chisora, did they? Hey, for a voluntary. Nobody said a fucking word, only me. So what's good for Goose is good for the gander, it appears. TKB versus Adelaide Porky for me. Rhino don't deserve it. I agree with you, Jonathan, on that, but boxing's a business. So Rhino will get his shot in the summer against TKB, hopefully, after he's fought a stiff on the Wood Warrington rematch undercard. I do like the Lawrence Okoli Joseph Parker fight, but Parker looks like he's going to get banned or he's going to be knee deep in legal issues, doesn't he? So I don't know where Lawrence Okoli goes, but I like Lawrence. Good luck to him. What's happening with John Coffey, though? Big John Coffey. Is he going to fight anybody? We're going to see. But his stable mate, Big Elmer, he's out tonight, isn't he? My friend, he's a friend of mine. I don't want to do business with my friends. So good luck to Big Elmer tonight and your big dad with big tits. So that's about it, really. But is John Coffey going to fight again? It's all a mystery, isn't it? So there you go. Thanks for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment. That's about it, really. I'm off out now tonight, which will party at Malmason in Birmingham. So feel free to come and have a drink with a porkster if you're in the area. Peace out. Booyaka.